Girls' day out at the tennis. The future looks so bright. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you everyone for liking and subscribing, and hi to all my new subscribers. Thank you and welcome. Okay, I've got the gilded what I call my royal family deck on the table by Machete, and we are going to do a couple of feel-good readings this session that I'm recording, that hopefully will go over the weekend and into the week. So cards. First reading, first recording, we have Girls' Day Out at the Tennis. And oh boy, does the future look bright. So we had Princess Catherine make an appearance with Princess Charlotte and Princess Catherine's sister, Pippa Matthews, her name is now. And it was fantastic to see. The girls were lovely. There was even a picture of both Pippa and Charlotte looking up at Princess Catherine, and they were so proud of Princess Catherine. You could feel the love, you could see the love, and the whole stadium just rose and cheered and clapped and roared. And that is definitely not what happens usually, like obviously with Princess Catherine, she will always make a grand entrance, not intentional, but because of the kind of person she is. But this time it was definitely, she stopped and she waved instead of, making the whatever event she's at the person, not about her. But this time, of course, she acknowledged it, and it made it all that more personal, because this time, knowing what a horrible 6 months she's had, it's fantastic. So what I'm actually doing now, cards, is just looking about how the future looks. It looks very, very bright at the moment. It's very, very nice. It's fantastic for the last couple of times to see Princess Catherine looking as well as she is. And I just like the energies around the future of the you could say Middleton girls, I guess, because you've got Pippa there. But of course you have the Princess Royal and the future Queen. So it's 6 of Wands. So there's the tennis now, there's Wimbledon, and the Hermit reverse. Okay, that's interesting. The 8 of Swords, the 2 of Wands reversed, and the 4 of Pentacles. They're actually keeping something close to their chest. Now, with the Hermit reverse, Pippa is actually a Virgo, and she's reverse. So when that happens, it means that she seems to be a little bit alone, and there's some sort of decision here that hasn't been made yet. Or it's been made, but because it's negative, they're keeping it close to their chest at the moment. You've got the 2 of Wands. A lot of the cards, you can actually see the person holding their world at their hands. Now, of course, Pippa also has married well, and obviously comes from a lovely background. You do have something here being tied. So they are actually tied. At this event, they were tied to something. Bounded. 9 of Swords, Justice. 9 of Swords is reverse, Justice, and the Empress reverse. Okay. So this is Princess Catherine, and you've got the 9 of Swords, and they're both reverse. 9 of Swords would show that they've dealt with the anxiety, they've dealt with the all the terrible things that are happening, and all of a sudden, being bound, there's now some justice that we're seeing. The scales are now leveling out. There could also be some sort of thing to do with court, but I can't see anything here because we were at the tennis. So, I'm not getting a court energy here. This time I'm just getting a balance, an equal balance. Now, with Catherine being reversed, that too meant that while she was down, of course, her sister was down as well, and they felt terrible. They literally felt terrible. And Catherine did have her world in her hands, and she still does, but she had to take some time out, as we all know. And this is starting to reflect with the cards. I'm still going to go because it's good to see now that it's now starting to balance out. The Five of Pentacles. Okay. The High Priest, and they're both reverse. The Three of Swords reverse, and the Ten of Wands. So a secret is going to come out, and I actually do have, and I've been keeping an eye on it for a couple of months, I do actually have another reading, and it's going to be about Pippa. So I will continue on with this reading, but keep what I think the secret that is going to come out that they've had to keep close to their chest. I'm going to do that as a separate reading to do a little bit of a deep dive, because now it's balanced, whereas before it was all unbalanced and it was unjust, and there was complete betrayal. Where when we see the the Three of Swords, they felt betrayed. That, and my interpretation of this, they felt betrayed because of what was actually happening with Princess Catherine. And I do know that feeling, because you do have to take your burdens at home. You have to recuperate. You have to, sadly, you've got to be a burden on your family, and you don't want to do that, but you have to, because you need a tight network to overcome. You need a support with people that you can trust, and that I felt betrayal too when it was announced in my family. I did feel a betrayal, so I know exactly where they're coming from here. So it has been really, really hard times, really, really hard times. They've had to literally build the ground from up. It was devastating, absolutely devastating, with the Tower reverse. You've also got the Eight of Wands reverse. You've got the Six of Pentacles reverse. The Nine of Wands reverse. The Nine of Wands upright, and the Ace of Pentacles. So this is perfect. This is what I've said. This is what's been played out here, and what's washing through it is a new beginning. Looking bright, looking like wonderful, absolutely wonderful. The Ace of Pentacles, a complete asset to the monarchy, a new start, a new beginning. It's fantastic. There's still one battle. There's still one battle here. Because of all the toxic energy still that's going around, and I can't ignore it. I'm not bringing it in. There's no reason why that Hermit is who we're used to saying. It's not. The reading is not about them, but there is still toxic things out there, especially on social media. I'm even getting spammed myself from it. It's I don't acknowledge it. And that's exactly what they're doing here with the Six of Pentacles as well. Because what we have is you've got the two scales, one's balanced and one's unbalanced. So most of the world can actually see how they've now come in. They're now joining in together. They're not out in the cold. They're not recovering. With the Five of Pentacles, they're coming back into the spotlight, so to speak. But on this line, with the Six of Pentacles, all this toxic energy is still unbalanced, and this is what they've got one more battle. They've got one more battle here with the Nine of Wands, and they are looking back. And, with the betrayal as well, on the health side of things, they are looking back. And when I say they, I am involving Pippa, because her card has come up here. She is a Virgo. So this is very much a sisterly thing. But the beginning, after what has happened, the beginning is going to be fantastic. It's going to look very, very bright. As you can see, very, very bright here, even with the sun in the middle of the pentacle. The Nine of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Devil, the Knight of Cups is reversed, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. So they're definitely going to be defending. They're going to be defending. They're going to stand on their high ground with their head upheld, with their head held up high. Sorry, I've had a little bit too much coffee. The Devil is Catherine's card. You've got the Queen of Pentacles here. Now that can be either. It can be Catherine and or it can also be Pippa. The reason why I'm saying it's probably Pippa, or what it could be is because you've got the Queen of Cups here, and as well you could be Catherine because Catherine is in the middle. So Pippa is obviously a hermit here. She is going to make not only Princess Diana but also our late Queen very, very proud. Very, very proud for the new beginning, for the new monarchy. She's going to make them very, very proud. And they're both upright because we are talking about the now. We're not talking about history. We're talking about the now. And, it's very much all to do with she is going to be the queen. So she's going to be queen consort, sure, for people who say that. She's going to be taking the role on technically of Queen Elizabeth II, but she is also the Queen Mother as well. Eventually, she'll be the Queen Mother because of George and Diana. Diana would have been the Queen Mother. So she's got, the mother side of things, on the family side of things, and she is going to be in the middle representing both. And the Devil can do it. They can control it. I'm sorry to say, but they are puppet masters. I'm not saying Catherine is a puppet master, but they can control. They can control the lines. They can control the strings. They have the power to do it. They have the knowledge to do it, and they have the power to do it. And that is how strong the Devil card can be when the Devil card is your card, is your major arcana card. You are very, very strong. You don't need a knight in shining armor to come and save the day. You yourself will save the day and the start of the new monarchy. And you are going to be on your high ground defending, and rightly so, because you've got every right to do so. And this is the cards that are coming through. Excuse me. I know it sounds sugar-coated. It's actually too good to be true with all the bad news that we've had. But I had a feeling I was going to have a really, really good feel-good reading here because of the energy that was coming across, because of all the smiles. There wasn't burden, there wasn't, worried looks or anything like that. It was just love and proud. And I just wanted to do that reading. I didn't want to involve anyone else, and I haven't. There's no need apart from a little bit of toxic energy here that's unbalanced, but it's all sorted. It's all sorted because their worst tower moment has been over, and now they're building from the ground up, and this is the start of the new monarchy as we are going to know it when William and Catherine come in power. And I do strongly believe now, more so with these cards, that this is going to be the case. Okay, eventually. I'm not putting any time on it, just eventually. So on that note, that was fantastic. Also, thank you for the people asking as well. So this was also a bit of a viewer's request. I'm glad that in a way I didn't get the Page of Pentacles come up because I don't like reading on children. Their destinies aren't set at the moment, but a picture tells 1,000 words, and Charlotte is so proud of her mother. And so proud, and there's a lot of love. And I think that's all we need to know about Charlotte. I just don't read on children. It's as simple as that. So, on that note, please let me know what you think in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this Feel Good, and I'm going to move on to another couple of readings that are going to follow on from this, and as well as the boys as well. So I'll see you all soon. Please like, share and subscribe. Bye.